Britney Spears biopic in major drama. Is Britney Spears ruining the chances of this biopic being made? We gotta talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back. If you are brand new, the whole vibe on my channel, it's like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out. Doesn't that look like a magical mushroom? It really truly does, right? Anyways, girl, listen, we gotta just jump into it. Miss Britney Jean Spears, pop queen, a living legend. By the way, I had the craziest dream of Britney the other day, and I need to tell you about this dream. So I wake up in this huge room that I've never been before. I wake up and all of a sudden, I see this butler coming in with these tight-ass pants. And guess what the butler is? Paul Rudd. Exactly, my dream. And he's wearing these tight-ass pants and he has two baguettes. The one he's carrying on a tray and the one down under, bitch, okay? I saw the whole baguette, girl. But listen, he comes in and he says, Miss Spears will see you now. And I said, Miss who? Will do what now? So I remember walking down and then I see the living room. I see the ring lights. I see the tripods. I see the dog toys. I'm like, I'm in Britney's house, honey. So I literally freaked the F out. And I'm like, I am in Britney Spears' house and there she is twirling away. And we talked for hours in my dream. One thing that I remember telling her was, Britney, you are so loved. We love you. We care about you. We just want you to be happy. And then I remember we watched Clueless. I know we watched a bunch of movies, ate a lot of stuff, and then we did stalk people on Instagram. But that was my dream, and it was so upsetting when I found out it was a lie in my head. Like, when I woke up, I was like, damn it, bitch. But anyways, listen, let's jump into it. Britney Spears' biopic seems to be in a little bit of drama right now. Because Universal Pictures still wants to make the Britney Spears biopic, but unfortunately, allegedly, her meddling has become an issue. The much-hyped Britney Spears biopic has reportedly hit a roadblock, and sources say the problem is with busybody Brit, whose meddling is driving producers crazy. The musician is reportedly flip-flopping so often on the script that fed-up studio Universal is willing to slam the book shut on the whole project. Quote, Britney banked on having a lot of control in her initial deal, and she was able to do that because multiple companies were chasing her for the rights to her story. Universal internally still wants to make the movie, but Britney's experience with screenwriters, Britney's inexperience with screenwriters, script development, and modern filmmaking is an obstacle in the process. Quote, at some point, you do have to step back and let the professionals do their job. Insiders say that while the filmmakers get that there's no way to tell the toxic singer's roller coaster story, Britney has been so indecisive that the film is in limbo and producers are willing to allow the project to be scrapped altogether. Quote, you don't want to whitewash the drama in her life, but will her fans or Britney be open to warts and all approach? They're trying to figure that out, but Universal has shown they're willing to walk away from a problematic development process, which is exactly what they did with Madonna's proposed biopic. The Britney project is, of course, based on her memoir, The Woman in Me, and was set to be directed by John M. Chu. And he has reportedly come grinding to a halt to make the movie, okay? We just want to do right and tell her story the way she deserves, says Chu. So let's talk about this. I understand why Britney might be feeling the way she is. Like, she wants this to be perfect. For so many years, her story was being told for her. Her, conservators, her family, the press, the media, the rumor mill, since she was a teenager, she has been told, there's been lies told about her, the breast implants and the this and who she's dating and is she an alien and da-da-da-da. So there has been a lot of things that Britney has unfortunately not been able to control. Girl, do I look like the guy from Blue's Clues? I'm Blue's Clues. Oh my God. Anyways, there has been a lot of a lot of stories told that not necessarily were her stories or were their stories to be, to tell. So I'm sure Britney really wants, the truth out there, and she wants it the way that she wants it. She's also probably wondering about how are certain things going to make her look, or, she wants to come out of this, great. Her story is a beautiful story of survival, of strength, of overcoming. And I definitely feel like Britney needs to understand that, her story deserves to be told, and that her memoir was amazing, but it will reach more people as a movie. So I hope Britney understands, that how the process of filmmaking works. But I also hope that these like directors and producers just have a little patience and maybe read the memoir again. Then you will understand maybe why she is, allegedly meddling. In other Britney news, the VMAs are coming up, and I wanted to have a little talk with you guys. I don't know if anyone is feeling the way I am, but every time the VMAs comes around, I get, especially the VMAs, I get so nostalgic. I get sad. I get sad because I really, I miss her on stage. I miss her doing her thing, shining and showing all these pop girls, how to really do it. And this year, like, Jessica Simpson is going to be a presenter, Ashley Simpson. Like, there's a lot of people from the past that are going to be presenters. And I just can't help but wonder, very Carrie Bradshaw of me, what would Britney's life be like right now? Where would she be? What would she have accomplished? How would she be seen into the world had it not been for what happened to her? And to be very honest, it makes me furious. Like, it really truly makes me so upset to think about what Britney's life could have been. I see Madonna touring, Beyonce touring, the Jonas Brothers touring. Like, you see so many people touring and still actually doing their big one. Backstreet Boys in Las Vegas. Like, there's so many wonderful performers right now from the past that are being so successful that, Britney, oh my God, like the performer that she was, like, imagine her show at the Sphere in Vegas, how the Backstreet Boys have it. Like, no one would do it like Britney. Britney would be selling out stadiums still, but as a Britney fan, it just breaks my heart to see what these monsters did to her. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, what do you guys think about this? Please let me know in the comments below. I love you all very, very much. And just know that you guys are such an amazing support system. And honestly, you guys are my escape. You really, truly are my escape. So I really just want to thank you. I know you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but you really are my escape. And I'm so grateful for you. And I will see you on the next one. Mwah.